Exile Radio presents Review This, a brief look at contemporary and classic albums, movies, and video games, shared by Exile Radio DJs and staff.
Hey, I'm Garrett Forrest, and I'm going to be reviewing Pokemon Pearl today. Now, Pokemon Pearl, along with its counterpart, Pokemon Diamond, was released in the US on April 2nd, 2007, 13 years ago. I was just a kid when I was playing these games, but I still come back to play them just because of how much I like them. It was the first Pokemon game in the franchise to be released on the Nintendo DS, which was a huge jump up from the Game Boy, by the way. Being that, they have the respected flaws to them, but there's still a lot to love. Upon entering the game, you find yourself in your upstairs bedroom at Twin Leaf Town. You and your friend Barry eventually decide to go to the lakefront. It is here where you're attacked by wild Pokemon. Upon this event, you're forced to pick from the 3 stars that Professor Wowen left behind to defend yourself. It is here where you start your adventure and begin your traveling across the Sinnoh region, collecting gym badges, battles, and simultaneously defeating Team Galactic. Now, I love the Sinnoh region. It was a big jump up from the Game Boy games, with new graphics, animations, brighter colors, along with the addition of 107 new Pokemon and a new online functionality. Now, this new online functionality was a big game changer. Everything became wireless. Before, if you wanted to play with your friends, you'd have to have something called the link cable, which would physically link your 2 Game Boys together. And they would break easily, and not many people really had them, so it was just a big hassle. With the new DS system, you can battle, trade, and attend events all wirelessly. Now, attending events wirelessly was a huge game changer. Before, you'd have to go to a physical location and plug your cartridge in to somewhere to get the whatever event Pokemon was being offered. I remember going to Toys R Us to plug my Pokemon Sapphire game into a machine that would give me the event Mew. Now, as for the story goes, I think that the story seems to have a really good flow. It really falls into itself, unlike the newer games, which in my opinion, I feel like the story is forced upon you almost. I mean, obviously you want to attend the story, but it's sometimes in the games where I feel like you should just be exploring around. You're forced to interact with NPCs, and it just doesn't do. It disturbs the peace. Also, Team Galactic, who is the enemy in this game, one of my favorite teams by far. Their plan is to capture Dialga and Palkia, to destroy the galaxy, and you create an entire new one. You know, that plan seems really sinister to me. Killing everybody and creating a whole new galaxy. But it being that sinister just makes it just as good, because it really makes you feel fulfilled defeating them. Like you saved the world or something, and plus you get a sweet legendary Pokemon from it. Last thing to be mentioned about Pokemon Diamond and Pearl would be the Pokemon League champion, Cynthia. Now, Cynthia is notoriously the strongest trainer NPC in all of Pokemon. Her team is Dragon type, and it's almost unbeatable. If you're not training your team and building it just to counter her team from the beginning, you're going to struggle with Cynthia, relying heavily on healing items. And it's fun, obviously, to beat her, because then you feel super fulfilled, but you're going to lose a lot of Pokemon in the process. Overall, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, they hold a very special place in my heart, mainly due to nostalgia, but also due to their storyline. It's a great storyline, and the overall aesthetic of the entire show. And also, one last thing to mention is the music. The music is immaculate. It's some of the best soundtracks in any Pokemon game. My favorite being Eterna City, which has a daytime theme and a nighttime theme. It's the best music in all games. 10 out of 10, I would recommend. For Exile Radio Review, this is Garrett Forrest.